didn't see you come in. I was drinking alone in Harkness like I am every Friday night at 7:30.
No, I live with you.
Well, I'm going to tell you a story. So close your eyes and imagine that you are in the heart of the Yale School of Medicine. Truly a magical place where each class is its own special snowflake, and students are free to pursue their passions regardless of whether they will result in any real careers that have any real benefit to any real people. Truly magical indeed. Ah, and it's a very special time, too. You see, after 200 years of freedom, the medical school curriculum is undergoing some changes. And it'll be very interesting to see how the students react. Let's join them, shall we? Come with me, and you'll be in a school without evaluation. Take home exams that promote collaboration. It begins with a spin and 2 years of pure didactication, followed by culture shock on rotation. If you truly want to specialize or need more time to make a decision, take a med school intermission. Fully funded 5th year, there's no tuition. There is no school I know with more tenuous accreditation than earn your MD, and you'll truly be stress-free.
As you can hopefully see, we've spent the past 6 years hiring new people to take on new roles that we've newly created. Now I know very few of you came here today to hear an exhaustive list of the people who work in Harkness. I know many of you were probably wondering, what will the new curriculum be like and how is this going to affect me? And I promise, we'll get there. But first, I'd like to read a few excerpts from my favorite Dickens novel, A Tale of Two Cities. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
Oh, is he ever going to discuss the new curriculum? He knows that's why we're all here. At this rate, all of us MD PhDs will have graduated by the time he finishes.
I was doing firecracker.
Oh, dude, give it a rest. By extrapolating the claims in his previous speeches, anyone should be able to deduce that this new curriculum will radically change our lives, and we still have no idea how.
Yeah, so what? Hey, remember those 4 uses of thiazide diuretics?
Shh, he's getting to curriculum now. Gosh, I hope there's still time for me to change the diapers of those poor, sick children in Zambia.
So after years and years of work in countless committees and subcommittees, here's what we've come up with. Now, as I've already explained to you 50 slides ago, we began with 72 distinct courses and spun them into course threads. Those threads we've been woven into sweaters. And those sweaters in the armoire of the new curriculum. There's 30 seconds left. Are there any questions?
Dean Belitsky, will we have time for research?
I'm so glad you've asked that question. Research is something we take very seriously. It's an important part of the history of Yale. It happens here. Any other questions?
Yeah, sorry, this is more of a comment rather than a question. I really don't see how professional responsibility can fit into this curriculum. I mean, I grapple with some really, challenging issues in that class.
Yes. We fit that into the first semester of the first year, as well as once every 4 months, for 3 straight days after that. It is now a concentrated accent fiber in the grand tapestry of the Yale School of Medicine. In fact, yes.
Will there be a mandatory off-the rotation?
One of the great things about designing a new curriculum is none of this has to be figured out past the first year. Yes.
Dean Belitsky, I'm confused. Would there be a 1.5-year preclinical curriculum? When does the second year show take place?
There's no room for it there. But if we kind of slide this over and squint. I don't have a good answer to that. We've had to make a lot of cuts for this new curriculum. Last question, anyway. Yes?
Dean Belitsky, it really looks like you just copied this from Columbia, or Penn, or literally any other school that has a new curriculum. Why did it take so long?
That's a great question, and there's a very good answer. But unfortunately, we are out of time. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much for next week.